This is The Random. Hello, loves. Welcome to another episode of The Random. My name is Mary Ann Award Odoyo, and thank you for joining me today. So, I was napping today in the afternoon and I had this dream, right? It was people in a bus or a transport system, something for transportation, a bus. In some point, it looks like an airplane. Okay, so let's get to the message. It was getting into a bus going somewhere, right? And it was 13 people going somewhere to find something out. Stay with me. 13 people stepping into a bus to go somewhere to find something out. But then there was this common knowledge shared among the 12 where they already knew the answer to that which they were going to look for, right? And so this one person in the bus didn't know, but every other person in the bus knew something that was hidden from the 13th person. So this person didn't know, but every other person in the bus knew. So that is kind of like the skeleton of what the dream looked like. It was like all know, they all know something that you don't know, right? They all know something that has been hidden from you. And so I sat down with this asking, okay, so what does this mean? You've given me this dream. What does this mean for me? What exactly is being communicated to me? And it's there is like you take this as it resonates. Like you're working with a collective of people, or you're in this room, right? Thinking you're part of this collective going towards uh, the same goal, moving with the same intention towards something, but something has been hidden from you, right? There is a knowledge that connects the collective that you've been put out of. So you're not aware of that knowledge, you're not in that clique. And so therefore the dynamics of that room are not what you think they are. They are different. On account of everyone else knowing something that has been hidden from you, the dynamics of the room are not what you think they are. The dynamics are different. You've been placed somewhere different. So I sat and asked, okay, what then does this mean? Why is this being revealed or exposed at this time? It's like now you know that the dynamics of the room are not what you thought they were. Because at first you thought, okay, we're in this room, we're all moving towards this goal, we're all moving with the same intention. But then you understand that's not what is really happening, because they all know something that I don't know. Something has been hidden from me that the collective knows. And that means the dynamic has been the dynamic has not been what I thought it was. On account of that knowledge that has been hidden from me, from this one person in that room, it means what is happening in that room energetically is a little bit different from what she thought, right? And so it's like an exposure, a revelation. Now you are aware of the fact that this is the dynamic playing out. It's like a revelation, an awakening to what is actually playing out in the room as opposed to what you thought was playing out. A very relevant example that came to me was like, imagine you're having a conversation with someone, right? A friend, someone you're having a conversation, and you think that this is a conversation happening, but in real sense, this someone is trying to interview you. They're actually interviewing you, but you're out here thinking it's a conversation. So it's more like the dynamic isn't what you think it is. It's not a conversation, it's an actual interview. So the reality of what is playing out is being revealed to you, and now you know what is happening in the room, right? So when we're in the bus thinking, okay, we're going to find out what happened here and here, then you understand everyone in the bus actually knows what happened. I'm the only one who doesn't. So it's like an understanding of what is actually playing out as opposed to what you thought was playing out. It's a revelation of what the dynamics are. And when I was thinking about what this even means, what this message is, I remember thinking in any interaction that is happening, there are layers. There are layers happening in each and every interaction. There is what is playing out, what is obvious, what you can see. Okay, I'm interacting with this person. And then there is the sublime part of it. There maybe the part of the interaction that is happening but is not conscious. The energy, the how it's like something things happening beneath the layer of the conscious in every interaction, in every experience. And that means you're always picking up information that, number one, you may not be processing consciously at the moment, but you're still picking up on information. Every time you're interacting with someone, you're actually picking up on cues, information that is subconscious, subliminal, that may not be apparent at the moment, but maybe when you look back, you start looking at things differently, right? So, with every interaction, there is what is playing out right in front of your face, but then there is something in the subconscious layers also playing out. So, basically, this message is the dynamics are being revealed. The It's like you are starting to see or to find out something that you shouldn't have known. Something is being revealed to you that you didn't know, that you shouldn't have known, that you couldn't have known. The dynamics that are playing out are being revealed. What is actually happening in the room is becoming more apparent as opposed to what you think is happening in the room. So, for those who have come to the end of the message, I hope that this helps. So, the takeaway is in any interaction you're stepping into, be present, be aware, and listen. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Be present. In presence, you're picking up so much information. Just being present with whatever is happening in your environment at the moment, you're picking up information, and be aware. So that's what's up. Have a good night.